You know, delinquent manga and anime generally don't interest me. It's been one of those themes in this realm that just hasn't given me anything I really like. So when I got some insistence to watch Bucchigiri, an anime I initially dismissed as nothing more than another boring delinquent story, you can imagine I wasn't exactly looking forward to it. And yet here I am doing it because I love you people. Okay, in all honesty, this series was better than I had imagined. I mean, firstly, it's a delinquent story featuring a lot of fighting that actually has good fight scene animation. That was one of the first things that stood out to me, and I like the premise that the main character is just some dude who wants nothing more than to get some action, jumping through ridiculous hoops in order to try and get some girl's attention. All the while, she clearly has no interest in him. I think it's funny and fun, with a good helping of action and absurdity that make it interesting. The plot summary is basically that Arajin, the main character, attends a school occupied by delinquent gangs, and his run-in with a few of the nastier people in the area leads him to an old shrine where he finds himself possessed by the spirit of a hunky person. This means that Arajin can tap into superhuman strength, but only under the condition that he's chasing his truest wish, losing his virginity. Alright, I'll admit that some of this is absolutely cringe, especially the amount of screeching Arajin does as he overreacts to literally everything. Generally, that would be my kind of humor, but it's only really funny to me when the character isn't a total pathetic whiny pissant like Arajin is. Cowardly main characters tend to annoy me to no end, and the fact that he continues to simp over a bitchy girl that is clearly very uninterested in him outside of how she can manipulate him makes it even worse. Much like Tokyo Revengers, the main character of the series is immediately the worst aspect of it. A major flaw, if you ask me. But when it comes to fights and comedy that doesn't involve Arajin being a pussy, it's fairly entertaining. Like I said, the fight scenes that involve actual skilled people are well put together. Still, I'm hoping Arajin has a character arc soon because he's getting heavily on my nerves already, and I'm only about 3 episodes in. That said, I do see some potential in storytelling between Arajin and his childhood friend, as well as the issue of their families and all that. I'm not quite invested in it yet, but it has me intrigued. I'll definitely be watching more from now on, because it's been a fairly pleasant experience up to this point. Outside of, you know what, I don't need to say it again. Other than that, it's an alright show. I give it like a 7 out of 10. For some simple entertainment value, it's good. But don't expect to really get much else out of a cowardly, tail-chasing protagonist who's easily manipulated by a cute girl. And that's enough said on my part. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, as those simple but free actions do really help me. And if you have thoughts of your own, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I hope to see you in the next one. Later.